send your kids to bed or, you know, tell them to go back to bed. We got school today, though. I know that. There's no way in the world that they're going to allow us not to have school today. And I thank goodness, because I miss my kids. I mean, I see my kids every day, but y'all know what I'm saying. I miss my kids, and we about to get this started. I'm just trying to go and do this thing with, man, this is ridiculous, man. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to work with modern technology. I want to keep up with the young folk so I can make sure that I'm doing stuff the right way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do Instagram Live, and maybe I've been blocked. I don't know. I don't know how it goes, you know, but hey, we working on it. Start live. There we go. I got my stand. I mean, a lot of stuff I bought in the past is really coming in handy right now, right? So, family, here we go. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know what y'all need to get. So get to getting what you need to get, right? Because it's about to go down. Y'all ready? Damn, the Phoenix was ready this morning. All right, let's get it. Drink the water. Come on. Drink the water. Lift your glass and drink your 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 water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, drink, drink. Go ahead and touch my system. Now take your breath and drink your water. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, drink, drink. Now step number 4, right? Move your body, drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Right. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Y'all hear the glitch? You hear the glitch? You know this? Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. And lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Shouts out to King Thunder. Shouts out to Anubis. Oh, you couldn't hear me? Can you hear me now? It's just glitch in the music. I understand why it's slowing down, but everything is moving slow on my side. Well, thank everybody for tuning in. All 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It makes no difference. Because you feel it, right? All you gotta do is lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Drink, 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 drink. Thank everybody for taking a moment to stop in, come through the room. Let me know you in the house. Of course, we're going to toast the unslipped one, the Anubis. Shouts out to that dude in the seat. That dude in the seat. Lift your glass and drink your water. Drink some water, family. Drink some water. Now, all right, every morning we get up and do the daily toast. We toast our ancestors. We salute all those that came before us, right? Of course, we had some conversation. Can't just get up here and just toast the ancestors. I tried, but I got to run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen. So the rules are very simple. Make sure that you first water your body before you start talking about lifting up, praying, and doing anything. We got to take care of ourselves. It's only 4 things that the human body needs, and the only 4 things that you need to stay healthy. You know what that is? Breathing right. People would be surprised how many diseases come from us not breathing right. Come from us not taking the time to monitor our breath. Sometimes us not taking the time and holding our breath. The next thing is drinking proper amounts of water. Most of us are dehydrated. We're running around this world thinking that coffee is a replacement for some of the shit that we need, but it's not. That's where the song comes from. Next one is eating culturally appropriate food. Brother Hatim, what do you mean by culturally appropriate food? Everybody that comes on my show has some African heritage in them. And if you have African heritage in you, you need to look at the African heritage diet. Brother Kwame, I see you. I'm going to start the Texas. I'm going to start soon. I'm in negotiations with Superphone right now. Thunder. King Thunder. Check this out, bro. Look at this thing called Superphone. It's a little expensive right now, but in the long run, for the way that you are building your fan base, I think it'll help you. Superphone. Check it out. All right, so I want to also send shots to Nubis because I see you've been busy, man. You posted on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline, and I appreciate that. He found articles about them looking for people to go to Mars. He found articles about new technology that is helping heal burns faster. He posted up something about batteryless cell phones. Now, that's the type of shit I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? So it must be good sometimes. You only need 2 hours of sleep a day. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so now check out the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. Mr. Anubis is posting shit up. Anubis, your ass about to be put as an author on the page because you be finding some good shit. So you might want to throw a couple of articles up. I don't know. But we have our meeting tonight, Brother Kwame, and let's kick it now. Let me talk a little bit about what I need to talk about. And I know I'm unfair, so people, but you know, in the usual Brother Hatim fashion, I don't give a fuck. I live in Columbus. I was raised in Ohio. I've been in Ohio my whole life. And I used to think Ohio was a small city place until I started traveling and found out that at my young age, I was able to kick people's ass from all over the country. I was the equal opportunity ass kicker. So whether you was from Ohio or whether you was from New York, the big city, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was from the big city of LA or the big city of Chicago or the big city of Cleveland, I started finding out that everybody put their pants on in the same way. Right? So I start figuring out that everybody can receive an ass kicking. Everybody. I don't whoop niggas from all over the world. I don't whoop white boys from all over the world. Equal opportunity. And I took some losses too. Right? But Brother Hatim, why are you saying this? I love where I'm at. I love Columbus. Period. And those motherfuckers that come to Columbus with the big city mentality or the city mentality that your shit is better than ours, leave. Any city you are in, if a motherfucker come to you with an attitude as if where they from is better and where they from is got it all together, first question you ask them is, why the fuck you here? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm having a problem with the Midwest because it seems that for some reason we have an inferiority complex. And I'm getting tired of the shit. I go to meetings and I got niggas from other cities trying to tell me how to do some shit that we've been doing here in Columbus forever. And that shit is going to stop. Because my kids ain't going to go through that big city, I'm better or we're better shit. No, we've been struggling here in Columbus just like motherfuckers in other cities. We just been blessed enough to have spaces in between our houses. We catching hell all over the place, and I don't need experts from other cities trying to tell me how to do what the fuck I do. So let it be known. Let it be known that in my meetings, if you come with some different city shit, right, and you come disrespectful, you will be checked. I'm just letting y'all know. And like I said, in every city should be like that. There should be some pride where you from. Born and raised in the motherfucker place. I came to manhood in this motherfucker. I have been able to raise. I rose to the top like the cream. You understand what I'm saying? I rose to the top like the cream because of the education that I received here. And I ain't talking about the school education. I'm talking about the elders that I have been blessed to deal with, family. I know there are great elders in every city, but I'm like this, man. Don't come to somebody else's city with your shit. If everything is working in the way that you need to be working in your city, please stay there. And I learned a lot from the whole goto game. Like when niggas from Detroit would leave Detroit and be able to go to another city and that crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was something that was happening all over the country. You know, dope. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do it in your home because it was too crowded, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't want to get killed up there, so you would go to some place that you thought was a smaller city and try to move in and do shit. All those niggas, right? They're dead. They came to Akron. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those niggas are dead. The city, and they didn't show respect. You come into my house, you don't wipe your feet. I mean, I'm a tribe man. My tribe extends all over the country. I got tribe members all over the country. But one of the things about my tribe is we're very respectful. Very respectful. Actually, very humble. Right? And I'm not saying that that's going to stop. What I am going to say is going to stop that is you motherfuckers who think that because you come from a city and you come from a city where you're packed on top of each other and you are used to talking fast and you think that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be able to run some shit on some of us, that's just about to stop. In the conscious community, in whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all, I mean, this shit is ridiculous. Wipe your feet when you come into the Gye-Nyame house. This is what my little brothers came up with. Wipe your feet before you come into the Gye-Nyame house. All right, all right, fam, let's get it. Just, you know, this is good. Release that in there, man, because it's like, yo, sometimes I have to sit places and I have to be quiet, but I got some brothers that just won't. Yet another reason why I never really cared about living. Oh man, it's such an arrogance. And I mean, and some niggas just know they know everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's cool in this place. But yeah. But you know, sometimes we got to go places. And I understand that. But when you don't go to New York or you don't go to a big city, how much live city is, you don't go there and disrespect they stuff. You don't do that. We don't, at least we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I go there and I enjoy what you have. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like it, I just chill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just expect the same respect. That's it. The same respect. I know I did not post this up as less toast. Man, okay, I got it up. All right. So make sure, oh, Miss Sheila Tarpey, I see you making your strides, baby. Keep up the good work. So I see you stick to your New Year's resolution. Keep up the good work. And I see that you got some program out, you know, because I be checking it out sometime. You know what I'm saying? I don't post on my Facebook page all the time, but I do be going through and checking out, and I appreciate those people that's coming through. I cannot even reason with most people here. They automatically start to take offense whenever I try to show them another way to do things. If what they have to say is not contributing to what needs to be done, then shut and see. And that's the only piece I'm saying. That's the only piece I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's like, sometimes it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's overbearing. You know what I'm saying? And it takes meetings, and it's almost like you start looking at people like, you know what I'm saying? Are you an agent? And I need to let me stress this whole agent piece, because I'm tired of motherfuckers thinking that being an agent is about you being trained by the FBI or you being trained by the CIA. No, the agent shit was laid plain for us in the movie The Matrix. Mr. Smith and his cohorts could transform up into anybody. Amos Wilson calls it a demon. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's like a virus in the software that can pop up at any given time. You don't have to be trained to be an agent. You don't have to have no connection to the government to be an agent. We have been programmed from the beginning of our life to now to tell on ourselves or to self-sabotage. So when I'm saying agent, I'm not saying the CIA. I'm not saying the FBI, because I understand that the work that they put in 30 years ago, education system, you know what I'm saying, with how they changed what's on TV, the work that they put their work in, they done trained all the agents. Given time, you become a blank slate, and all of a sudden the self-destructive tendencies will come, the hate will rise, and you'll call the police on me your goddamn self. Do you believe that Agent Smith is actually dead? That movie, I mean, if you think about it, it was all about, the last part was all about the balance. Because if Agent Smith or whatever agent, because the title, what he was, I need to be clear, what Agent Smith was is not dead. Agent Smith dead, but what Agent Smith was is not dead, because it's a necessary part of that software, or necessary part of that system. It's the yang to the one's yin, so they balance each other out. So Agent Smith, I would say, is dead, but whatever the thing that he represents could not be dead, because the whole system was shut down. He was a necessary part of the system. Actually, he's what moves the system to another level. That's the whole and the one clashing. I mean, they just got a little bit too. It got a little bit too loopy, like to symbolism in it. There is a such thing as being too goddamn deep. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you could be too deep. You so deep, or deep is looking at this shit and saying, "That's deep." You know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I looked at how, Neo was crucified, and I mean, it's just like, he blinded. I mean, that's too deep. Motherfucker, just get the goddamn movie. Yo, we could have ended this the last movie. You know what I'm saying? Was Agent Smith an avatar? Never saw or listened to the movie. He was in the Matrix. Agent Smith, they had agents, and agents made sure that the system ran correctly. And the agents in the movie were able to move through the system and take over anybody that was in the system. So at any given time, like for example, if the heroes entered the matrix at any given time, at any given place, when they were detected in the matrix, Agent Smith could take on anybody's form to let them, you know what I'm saying? He could take anybody's body over, and or any other agent could pop up anytime with any other person that's in the system. So it wasn't, because the avatar is just it was more of they were the security system, of course, but I do not think that he was detected, because at that point he was way overpowered, and ultimately the agent, even the upgrades, weren't really a match for him. But in a sense, he was the yin yang. I mean, he was the yang to the one's yin. The one was overpowered as well. So you can't have that. How can I put it? The universe can't allow itself to get out of balance in a sense. So it's sort of like comic books. You know what I'm saying? Because the question is, when the heroes arise, so do the supervillains. Like with the whole Batman dilemma. You know what I'm saying? There was crime in Gotham before Batman. But once Batman came on, the super people, you know, a lot of the super criminals and shit. When Superman came, so did a lot of the super criminals. You know what I'm saying? So the whole piece is there has to be a balance. It balances itself out. And we got to be clear on this. And our lives are like this as well. Like powering up. A lot of us, we're powering up. So we're becoming more aware. We're becoming more conscious. We're becoming more stable. And the piece that a lot of us need to understand is, as we start building up, so with the competition, so with our opposite. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, I honestly think too much power. You know what I'm saying? And their power rests in fear, because the whole piece is family. As Africans in America, right? We are in the midst of the population. So in a sense, for them to actually truly get us, they're gonna have to kill a lot of theirs. So now, what does that mean? This means that a lot of times we give more power to the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Really, because when we look at it, come on now, military is us. Some people in power are us. And all it takes is a moment of, anybody ever been in a fight know that all it takes is a moment of hesitation. Your ass could be losing, and you could wait for that one moment. And that one moment, when that one moment hit, over, dog. It don't matter how good the individual was. That one mistake, that one hesitation, that one missed opportunity that they didn't take, changed the whole direction of a fight. Family, listen, let me say this. For those that want text to know exactly when I'm starting the show, I'm upgrading the system. I'm in negotiation with Superphone right now. You can receive daily text right when the daily toast start. You will be able to. You just need to let me know, because I'm sending out a text message to all the people that was kind enough to fill out the form. Let me know what list you want to be on. If you want to be on to receive the daily text and all the other texts, put G&J, hashtag G&J, or just G&J. If you just want to do folk tales for grown folks, put hashtag FFGF or just FFGF. I'm gonna send instructions. If you just want tribal quotes like that, what's going on tonight, just put TQ, tribal quotes, or hashtag TQ, and I'll put you on the list, because the piece is, I'm gonna be able to stay in touch with those that are listening, with those that want to do building, with those that want to make changes. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the news piece. I need writers or people posting up and once again, I want to thank Brother Anubis, because those were some tight ass articles. I'm gonna share them on my timeline like I found them. I just want to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with you. But Miss Tiandra, if you right, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole piece is we are our news outlet now. We are the news outlet. So a lot of this, like, because Anubis like the technical shit. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? But some of us aren't to other stuff, and we need to share that information. All right, Brother Anubis says, and the architect was afraid of him. Well, I mean, it's like you're supposed to be afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole piece is if he would have win, then everything would be destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? Everything would become Agent Smith. So there had to be that, and there's that balance between the yin and the yang. So the architect was supposed to be scared of him because the one was supposed to stop. You know what I'm saying? Or in a sense, they was supposed to clash and stop all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And basically reset the whole piece. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be fear in the reset, even from the ones that designed the whole shit in the first place. Because, you know, the final thought is, damn, did I do this right? You know what I'm saying? Did I miss an equation? You know, wait, I don't remember that part of the story. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when we write our own stories. You know what I'm saying? We kind of shocked. Which is another thing too. The next Divine Conversations family, come ready to write your story as well as solve other people's story, but come with the idea of writing and sharing your story. Parents were a major part of all those crimes going all the way back to the founding of Gotham. Oh, so you went to the metal, right? Batman metal. Hey, that shit is good. I try to practice things like the knife technique at least an hour per day, mainly to keep my mind and awareness sharp as possible. Are you talking about throwing knives or fear? What was fear? What was threat? And hence how to neutralize the threat. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like shit. You know what I'm saying? And please understand, this is metaphors. You know, movies, because how can I put it? The artists are the vanguards of revolution. We're missing the whole point. Artists are the vanguards of revolution, or see, because either artists are creating new ways of seeing the world, or artists are trying to hold us into old ways of seeing the world. So either artists are serving, in a sense, it's sort of like this whole Neo, Mr. Smith thing. Either they're serving the advancement, or they're serving the regression. You know what I'm saying? And we see that going on with our artists because, you know, we teach our children, which we have to start teaching. You know, you got to get that money. You got to get that money, man. It's still the same. You know, come on now. We got to change our philosophy. It's no longer about the money. It's no longer about the money. It's about the passion. It's about the love. And when you do what you love, the money comes, and we have to start demonstrating this for our children. We have to demonstrate it for our children. My kids get to go with me to my love every day. Right? Every day. My kids get to see me enjoying myself. They get to see me stressed. They get to see me mad. They get to see me go through all of the emotions of love. One with their mother, a place where I got to go every day. So we have to make sure our children are able to see us doing our passion. Throwing as well as stabbing and such. Well, hey, when we do a camping trip, maybe you might need to bring some of your knives so that you can do some workshops, because we going camping this summer. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Malcolm X Festival coming up, and we're going to have a major camping trip. Now, I want to do one for I'm going to propose we do one, of course, for young people, and be young people specific and stuff like that. So, Miss Tiandra, we're gonna need some women for the young ladies, You know what I'm saying? To monitor the young lady, because we got to keep the young men and young ladies separate. But I want to do a family one where it's like we go out there as a family. You know what I'm saying? And we sit around the fires and we tell stories, and you know what I'm saying? And of course, Cleveland go sit his ass out in the woods because he 13, him and his friends. You do that. That's where I want to do that, because I don't want to do it during the camp. Knife demonstration and workshop. Word. So excited for the Malcolm Day. That's Tiandra. She on Instagram. I love camping, and that is definitely a possibility. Cool. Kwame, I'll look into. Oh, you never saw the Book of Five Rings? Oh, you gonna you might fall in love. M, looking for various forms of martial arts as a showpiece for Malcolm X celebration on May 19th, 2018 at the Millennium Community School. Anubis, if you know any people, Kwame is looking for people, and I still got to, if you can remind me a little bit later, I'm going to send Dentista an email and entice him to come down during that weekend, because maybe I might be able to give him a room inside where he could do something on the cryptocurrency piece. You know what I'm saying? And also come and bring a group down and do a demonstration in Capita. Or, Carlton Pope as well here. Students, not sure, but then again, I have read so many different things that I might need a refresher. Word. Book of Five Rings, it's cool. I mean, it's actually dope. All right, so now let's get in here and do this toast, man. I ain't finished my water. Y'all finished your water? Or to throw up a thumb. Because I got school today, so I got to get my ass up out of here. For those that are not on the journey, if you would please, if you find interesting articles, post them up on your timeline, on Gye-Nyame Journeys as well. Anubis posted up Space for Humanity seeks 10,000 citizen astronauts. New stem cell treatment offers dramatic burn healing potential. Bye-bye chargers, Soviet technology key to new battery cell phone. Then also the other week, he posted up something about shrubs. And the PC is, we want to keep our people informed. People keep our people inspired, right? Because it's like one of the things I try to do is I got to throw out some of this bad news, some of these discussions. But then I also want my people to understand that, right, we are sitting in one of the most beautiful times in history where logical advances are being made at such a rapid pace that the world as we know it is going to change. We are going to change. We are going to be witnesses. Many of our great grandparents and grandparents have experienced, like, because some of us had my grandparents were born before intercontinental flight. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if your grandparents are that old, you understand what I'm saying? So we're going to go through a change like that where, you know what I'm saying, it took days to drive across the country for them at one point in time. Then all of a sudden, people start being able to fly in less than 2 hours. It was fucking unbelievable. We are about to go through that type of change. We're about to go through the change of the stove, from stove to microwave. About to hit shit that we don't know about, or some of us don't know about, is about to hit, and there's hope. You know what I'm saying? There's hope. You know what I'm saying? And if we get our kids on the cusp of these things, you know what I'm saying, our children are going to be able to become page away producers and creators, which is what we need to be focusing on. And if I had time this morning, I would bust out the Amos Wilson, because I read it last night and he was busting my head. You know, not last night, yesterday afternoon when we didn't have school. So I'm almost finished with the water. I'm wasting it all over myself. The mind is our weapon, and we must keep it sharp. How do we keep it sharp? By asking questions. We just had a baby girl show that Wi-Fi will deter some seeds from taking sprout. Hence, what must it do to us, our brain, when next to our heads while we lie asleep? You damn right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a super long cord for my phone. That shit, you know what I'm saying? I got it close enough so I can reach it. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't all the way across the room. You know what I'm saying? Close enough so I can reach it. I ain't charging that shit by my head. So I want to thank y'all for taking the time, for stopping in to the toast on Spreaker. Shouts out to the Spreaker fam. Shouts out to the YouTube fam. I need to let y'all know I don't sleep with any tech. She says she don't sleep with any technology in the room. Well, I'm gonna have to get to that shit. You know, and you don't think I make up when I take a cold shower? I take cold showers. You know what I'm saying? That's how you handle that one. She says she don't sleep. Okay, well, I take cold showers. I do intermittent fasting regularly. Do that make up? No? Okay. And I'm sitting here with a wireless headphone on. Hey, I don't know. You know, like I said, family. Addie T. You the bomb. I don't know who that is. L. All right, here we go. I need to remind you that I'm listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. She said no, none. No TV, no phone, no laptops, etc. Well, I take cold showers. That count? She said it helps, but we could always do better. I appreciate that. I appreciate you kindly allowing my cold showers to be okay. All right, you know. But I do take cold showers. I do intermittent fasting. You know, do fasting. But you're right. We can do better. Can I sleep with the phone across the room? Lady, okay, she should have been Lady T, Tiandra. Okay, cool. Here we go. You are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey. Of course, you know this Daily Toast is a Heart of Summer production. Man, Cleve got away. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Let's do this toast. I got to get out of here, fam. All right. So, last little bit of this bottle. But Kwame, I'm going to have to steal your idea, man, because I'm going to make a gallon before you taste it. Because I want to make sure it's safe. But when you said mix that ginseng with that black seed, that dandelion root, and that burdock root, I'm doing that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that with one of these gallons that's coming out. You know, so if y'all see me flying across the screen, you think Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Or if I start developing some superpowers and shit, you think Kwame. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do one finger push-ups and levitate and shit. You know what I'm saying? Be able to spit fire or some shit like that. That's because Kwame came out with one of these crazy ass combinations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to sip on it. One love, fam. Make it a great day. Yay, yay, yay. Heal thyself. Physician, heal thyself. Here we go. All right, so family, I want to lift up the glass to the creator by whatever name you choose to call his creator. We call on that great force, that great power, that first being, that first ancestor, because we all come from greatness. We all come from the very creator of this universe. So we lift up. Hey, I say, yep, the Black Yoda. I go for that, right? So, but you know, as soon as I get superpowers, you know, they're going to have a super white boy. I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. So I'm going to need training. Need training. So we lift up our glass to our personal ancestors. Without any further ado, let's just get straight to the list. Lost the page because I got ancestors because I'm updating the list, family. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robin the Tex, Sandra Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman L, Noma X, Pet Mara Rob, Malika Cure, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxter brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick, Miss J. Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDonald, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Brecky Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randleman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Lovita Farmer, Agosta Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Giles, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrells, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Gross or Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineau, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Rustin Davis, Fred Douglas, Triggs II, Vernon Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Moore, Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, and from Brother Nubis, some extra people, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Chandler from Sister Tiandre, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, Billingsley Jr., from Royalty, one of my young men, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, from Sister Aisha, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, from Miss Ford, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paul Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dr. Wilson, Dan Wilkinson Sr. Well, Dr. Wilson, Doc gave me she added somebody, Dan Wilkinson Sr., my sister Jackie, Emma McClendon, and Jerry Doyle, and Amina Robinson. Oh, you are the Black Yoda. Okay. All right. Now you know I'm going to have to hate. All right. So we toast those ancestors and we say, right, from there we move to the present moment. Of course, we are in Ujaama. And to make it quick, Ujaama, for those that don't speak the language, is cooperative economics, which is deeper than just money, y'all. Cooperative economics is deeper than just, it's the flow of resources, not just money. You know what I'm saying? You know, economics is the flow of resources, not just money, not just being able to count money, not just being able to trade money. What about those products and services and shit? You know what I'm saying? You got to monitor that. What about those natural resources like that land and that gold and that silver and those metals? What about that cryptocurrency? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff out here that deals with the economy. So when we talk about cooperative economics, we're not just talking about just spending money with each other. We're talking about spending time and resources with each other. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to monitor that. You know what I'm saying? The Modic principle of reciprocity is popping off today. For the M7 that we share with the kids, today is the day of gratitude. The color is green. The Hermetic law is polarity. The male energy or the male name is Yao. Female is Ya. Let's say, shouts out to Miss Navita. I just posted up another link on the page that I think is worth a look, but especially for people such as Kwame. All right, let's see what he posted up. I know y'all be tripping. You be like, man, he be right in the middle of libations and be, you know what I'm saying? So all right, dude, let's finish the moment. So we lift up the glass and we toast this moment. Family, remember your power is in the moment. So we lift up that glass and we say, family, what we do. We want to our children's children on to infinity, right? We are responsible for the next. At least we are generational people. We come back in our own bloodline. So we need to make sure we set them up for success. So we lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, we toast all our relations. We say Ashe. And most importantly, I toast each and every last one of you. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for liking. I thank you for sharing. Please share on your timeline or whatever, because every time somebody share, right, it has 100 people that end up seeing this. So we got a movement. Let's get it moving. All right. With that, we lift up. We say Ashe. Where's my bottle? Ashe. 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 I wish you peace, power, joy in 100 years. And since we got school today, I'm so excited. I get to get back to school. All right. Please click the link and scroll down on the page. I have looked at a TED video. I think that this can be of read more. A great use. Okay. Open source ecology. All right, cool. I'm gonna look at that. But family, I have to go. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all once again. And right now, I need to remind y'all, not because y'all don't know, but there's some young person that's watching this 20 years from now who don't know. You understand? We're always building for the future, right? Build them and they will come. It's some young person 20 years from now who's looking at this video that don't know that this is Gye-Nyame Journey. And they don't know that I got a pet phoenix that's over here not doing the shit she's supposed to be doing. Why don't you just do what you're supposed to be doing? I mean, I got a pet phoenix. How the fuck is she not ready? I mean, it's like she the only one on the planet left. I got the only phoenix and she always late. I'm trying, Kwame. I'm trying to cheat. You know, Nubis, you know, man. I mean, you know how messing with these mystical animals is. You know, I'm providing her with all the food she needs, and she's still messing up. What? Okay, I messed up. Get up and get ready. I mean, you old enough to actually have an alarm clock, sir. You know that? All them electronics? You got my tablet, right? You should have an alarm clock. Come on, man. Who wake me up? Let me get back to the Phoenix, man. Trying, you know what I'm saying? Trying to raise these animals, right? To let that person know. Oh, Miss Tiana just say she up for the Phoenix. You know, anime, you pull it from down here. See, I named my Phoenix anime. Right? All right. So, Journey. Thank you for doing your goddamn job. I appreciate that. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is do the goddamn cry when it's the time. And I know y'all like, don't call the people on me. All right. I'm trying to work with this Phoenix. I'm not hurting her. I'm not. All right. Now watch this. The line is always on point, right? Of course, you know, this is the Daily Toast, and this is the Heart of a Simple production. Oh, you rebelling now? Y'all hear that? Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigm. I have a Phoenix, a lion, an explosion, and all three of them, fucking up. I don't understand. Blow up your old paradigm. Good help is just so hard to find. All right, family. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day. All right, peace out, YouTube. I see the YouTube family is growing. Taking the time to watch the show.